Yo, what's going on, guys? You know who it is. Balatron here, back with another video, and today is going to be a pretty special video. So, what is today's video? Basically, what I'm going to be doing is turning this ugly, non-cable managed anymore, because I took apart, like, everything as far as the cables are concerned. But yeah, most of the cables are pretty bad right now. You can see clearly all of them. It just looks like a mess. Up on top, it looks pretty decent. Everything's kind of organized. Got the headset stands, some controller stands, and stuff like that. But I'm basically going to be breaking this video up into, I think, 3 parts. Today, I'm going to be removing all of the glass that's covered in paper right now and put carbon fiber skins on it so it looks even cooler. And then I think tomorrow, I'm going to be organizing all the cables, making all of that look nice. And then the third day, what I'm going to be doing is adding some LEDs. And for those of you who don't know what LEDs are, this is what they look like. I have some behind my bed frame and behind my dresser that I put in a couple days ago. And they just make your setup, or really anything you put them behind, look even cooler. So without any more further ado, let's get right into this crazy adventure of, taking apart my entire desk. Hopefully it goes to plan. Sit back, relax, and let's do this. Alright, so I ended up using my mom's help. Turns out she's a way better cutter than me, and I didn't trust myself cutting straight lines with the carbon fiber. But one thing that I would recommend you doing is having a really big workspace. As you can see, we were working in my kitchen on the island, and it was just really nice having the workspace that we did. So now what you guys see me doing is basically I just sprayed some window cleaner on the glass so that you can make sure that the stuff will stick on there, and it removes dust and just makes the carbon fiber stick a lot more. So about this carbon fiber, I basically got it on Amazon. And what it is I'm pretty sure they use it on like car wraps and stuff like that. Really, you could use it on anything. I ended up finding it on Amazon just randomly one day. So I was like, yo, that might look pretty dope on my desk. Now, you could get this in various different colors. I'm pretty sure there's blue, red, black, white. But my 2 favorite colors together are black and white. And my whole color scheme of my desk is black and white. So I ended up going with the black and white carbon fiber. It's actually pretty cheap. I think for 3 feet by 5 feet is only $20, 25 bucks. Now, that may seem like a lot. That may seem not like a lot. It just depends on what you guys' price point are. That's how much I got for the black. And then I think I spent like $10 on the white carbon fiber, which you guys didn't see me put on. I decided to put on off camera just to save some more time. But yeah, as you see there, what we did was we laid out the carbon fiber, and then we just used like a spatula to flatten out all the bubbles. And then when we had all the bubbles out and everything was smooth on the front, we flipped it over. And then for those of you who celebrate Christmas or really any birthday or whatever, it's basically the same thing as wrapping presents on the bottom. You just fold the corners and then tuck them on there. But yeah, that's basically all we did for every single glass part of the carbon fiber. It was pretty easy, it just took some time. But yeah, so now what you guys will see me do is just placing the glass carbon fiber wrapped back on my desk. There's basically little suction cups on my metal frame of the desk that just hold the glass into place. And yeah, there's nothing really to that. I guess I'm just looking like I'm in the Flash over here working so fast. And then, of course, after that, I put on all my equipment that I use onto my desk and basically just laid it out the exact way that I wanted it, putting everything on exactly where I wanted it on the desk. So one thing that I like to do before I go ahead and organize all the cables on the bottom of the desk is organize all the cables on top of the desk. One way to ensure this is taking some cable clips. You can get a pack of 100 of them for only $6 on Amazon, so it's definitely worth the money. And they just help you have really good cable pathways. As you can see, you won't be able to see any of my cables, and it just makes everything look way cleaner. Alright, so once I have all the things on top of the desk all organized, making sure you can't see any of the cables going underneath the desk, what I bought to organize all the cables underneath the desk is a cable raceway. This is what a cable raceway looks like, and they're made out of plastic, which is really useful because you could cut them in half or thirds or fourths or whatever you want to do with them. So all you have to do is remove the adhesive strip from them, and then they'll stick to your desk. And then from there, all you have to do is put all the wires in them, and it just makes for a really good cable pathway underneath your desk. So with that all said, with how I organized all the cables underneath the desk, enjoy a quick time lapse of me organizing all the cables. Man, I said organizing the cables a lot throughout this whole video. But yeah, here's a quick segment of me putting all my cables into the cable raceway and making sure everything looks really clean. Okay, so once I had all the cables all done, this is one of my favorite parts of the entire video, is putting on the LEDs on the bottom of the desk. LEDs on Amazon are really cheap. You can get a really big strip of them, plus a remote that controls them for only like 15 bucks. That's how much I paid for these. And what I ended up doing was cutting them in half and then putting half of them behind my dresser and half of them underneath the desk. One thing that I would have to recommend you doing when applying these LED strips is making sure all your cables are organized beforehand. I tried putting on these LEDs before I had all my cables organized, and then tried organizing the cables, and most of the cables ended up covering the LED strip and just made everything look really bad and not near as clean as I wanted it to be. So yeah, that's just one of the tips that I could give you guys when you're applying these LED strips. But other than that, everything's pretty self-explanatory. You remove the adhesive, plug it in, and then you can control that light. So I guess that's going to conclude everything that I did to my desk. I think now what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys different shots of the entire setup and its glory, showcasing the carbon fiber, the lights, and everything I did. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then like the video. Please like the video. Subscribe for more. Thank you guys all so much for all the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.